year in high school, just enjoying my carefree life, when all of a sudden, a co-op came in my classroom and started talking about green energy. Man, was that an eye-opener. We learned not one, not two, but 3 challenges that Missouri's co-ops are facing with the federal government's push for green energy. Those challenges are availability, affordability, and transmission. The lack of availability means that certain renewable resources are not available in all parts of the world. For example, we live in Missouri. That means that our weather is constantly changing. Yesterday, it's all nice and sunny, and then today is cold. Therefore, we cannot rely on solar or wind power, which are 2 of the most common renewable resources. Transporting our renewable energy, it's pricey. Transmission is the import of renewable power from other states. Right now, we only use a small percentage of this, but if by 2024 we would like to use 20% of renewable transmission energy, the system needed for this could cost up to $100 billion. Even though renewable energy has its benefits, another disadvantage is that it is more expensive than the traditional sources, and lower-income families will have to pay a higher percentage of their income on their electricity, and that is not good.
Mike Budd, I'm the high school principal at the Morgan County R2 High School in Rochelle, Missouri, and we have a free and reduced lunch of 62% in the high school, 63% in our middle school, and 70% in our elementary school, which works out to about a 65% free and reduced lunch district-wide at our school.
I'm the principal of Boonville High School. 48% of our students at Boonville, our school district, are on free and reduced lunch.
Good morning, I'm Scott Jarvis. I'm the high school principal at California, Missouri. The enrollment for our district is around 1,300 students district-wide. At the high school, we average about 430. Free and reduced lunch rate here at California at the high school is 35.5%. District-wide, it's 41 to 42%. The numbers have been staying steady for several years now. I don't expect too big an increase, but occasionally you get a fluctuation.
As you can see, all 3 of these schools have students in them that will be majorly impacted by a changing cost of electricity if we were to use green energy. If we use green energy, the percentage of students on free and reduced lunches will skyrocket because the money that they are using right now for their lunches will end up going towards their electricity bill. Teddy Roosevelt once said, "Electricity is a necessity, not a luxury." So why are we taking this away? E-N-E-R-G-Y, affordable R is where the future lies. FDR would have been down with that because he's the one who said electricity for all, and that's a fact. Thanks to our government and Commonwealth guys, affordable RE is where the future lies. We're gonna have challenges along the way, but once we get around with a brighter day, E-N-E-R-G-Y, that's right. Energy's got the alibi. Energy. Renewable. Affordable.
Okay, well, I thought my DVD would be a fun and entertaining way of telling others about some of the challenges co-ops face with the push for green energy. Both of my parents are teachers, so I've heard them talk about the percentage of students that receive free or reduced lunch. After reading more about green energy, it became apparent that the low-income families would suffer the most. This is when I had a light bulb moment, and I asked myself, what if I interviewed principals from other schools and asked them the percentage of their students that are receiving free or reduced lunch? In the end, I was able to complete 3 interviews to gather data. Finally, the production of this video, it was pretty simple with the use of my iMac, which has a little handy-dandy video camera. I was able to tape my voice, and after listening to the first few takes of my monotonous voice, I decided that was the end to my informative research and the beginning of my informative comedy. The software I used was iMovie. I uploaded the video footage of the administrators into this program and used a black piece of fabric as my backdrop. After arranging all of the speaking clips, I added in my transitions and sound effects. Then, after much revising, I finally uploaded it into iDVD, which allowed me to burn my final project on a DVD. And I hope you all enjoyed watching my movie about green energy and the challenges it creates for cooperatives.